The success of the drama Lovely Runner not only catapulted Byun Woo Seok into A-list stardom in South Korea, but also unintentionally sparked a question that fans can't stop asking: could his ideal type of girlfriend actually resemble Kim Hye Yoon? As waves of admiration continue to grow, audiences are left wondering, is this just coincidence, or is there a deeper connection between these two stars whose chemistry lit up the screen? When on-screen romance begins to blur with reality, the phenomenon of Lovely Runner goes far beyond ratings and viewership metrics. One of the biggest factors behind the drama's impact was the explosive chemistry between its two leads, Byun Woo Seok and Kim Hye Yoon. Their natural synergy and authentic gaze into each other's eyes made fans question whether the romance extended beyond the script. Off-screen, the duo seemed just as close. From behind-the-scenes footage to joint interviews, and even subtle, affectionate glances captured during promotions, every detail sent the internet into a frenzy. As shipping culture thrives, one question looms large: has something real blossomed between them? The girlfriend he described, doesn't she sound just like Kim Hye Yoon? In an interview following the drama's success, Byun Woo Seok was asked about his ideal type. What seemed like a routine question soon turned into a viral topic when fans realized just how closely his description matched Kim Hye Yoon. My preferences in appearance change over time. What matters more is personality, the way we talk needs to click. I have a silly side, so I like smart women. I also prefer someone who doesn't curse, someone who speaks well. This seemingly modest answer triggered a tidal wave of speculation. Fans couldn't help but think of Kim Hye Yoon, a star widely known for her intelligence, charm, and captivating way of speaking. In interviews, she exudes warmth and wit, making her stand out not just on screen but in person. Colleagues and crews have repeatedly praised her professionalism, work ethic, and ability to manage emotions in difficult scenes. Where does that chemistry come from? True chemistry isn't just about acting, it's about emotional resonance. During the filming of Lovely Runner, both actors shared that they worked together with great harmony. Their teamwork wasn't just seamless during filming, they constantly discussed how best to express certain emotions, helping each other elevate their performances. Their natural flow in both work and communication lines up almost perfectly with the kind of bond Woo Seok described. No wonder fans are connecting the dots: maybe Kim Hye Yoon isn't just a great co-star, maybe she really is close to his ideal woman. From Lee Seong-jae to Byun Woo Seok, when fiction reflects reality. In that same interview, Byun Woo Seok made another revelation, one that melted hearts even further. When asked about his dating style in real life, he said, "I'm someone who loves deeply and emotionally. I'm very similar to Lee Seong-jae." That single confession ignited a fresh wave of speculation. Was this simply a personal insight, or a silent nod to feelings that may have grown during months of working closely with Kim Hye Yoon? When an actor speaks about love with such intensity, and his words mirror the character fans just watched fall hopelessly in love, it's hard not to believe there's a hint of reality behind it. Is this just PR, or something real? It's a fair question. Is the alignment between Byun Woo Seok's ideal type and Kim Hye Yoon just a clever marketing strategy to keep the couple buzz alive post-drama? In Korea's entertainment industry, shipping is a powerful publicity tool, but it can also backfire if it feels forced. What sets Woo Seok apart, however, is his reputation for sincerity. He's known to be private and reserved when it comes to personal matters. There was nothing scripted about his response. In fact, his words came across as bashful, even slightly clumsy, as he openly admitted to being a bit silly himself. That kind of unpolished honesty struck a chord with fans. Which leads to the bigger question: was he really just describing an abstract idea of a woman, or was he speaking from experience? Post Lovely Runner, the story that won't die down. Even though the drama has ended, the whispers surrounding Byun Woo Seok and Kim Hye Yoon continue to grow. From behind-the-scenes moments to their mutual affection in interviews, fans remain obsessed. Each new interaction between them adds another layer to the fantasy, or reality, of their connection. With their compatibility in work ethic, communication, and values, Kim Hye Yoon seems to fit Woo Seok's ideal type profile with surprising precision. Could it be that she has already taken root in the place he describes? While there's no official confirmation of a romance, what fans see and feel continues to fuel speculation and hope. Conclusion. At this moment in time, Byun Woo Seok has emerged as South Korea's new nation's crush, while Kim Hye Yoon shines as a symbol of grace, intelligence, and charm. Their pairing is more than just a successful on-screen couple, it's a gift that keeps giving, a story that keeps unfolding in the hearts of fans. And maybe, just maybe, a love story that began in fiction is quietly finding its way into reality. Byun Woo Seok, the breakout star of Lovely Runner, has officially stepped into the spotlight not just as South Korea's newest heartthrob, but also as the man behind one of the most talked about interviews in recent memory. Why? Because when asked about his ideal type, the actor gave an answer so disarmingly honest, and eerily familiar, that fans immediately linked it to one person, his on-screen partner, Kim Hye Yoon. A rising star with a romantic aura. Since Lovely Runner's explosive rise in popularity, Byun Woo Seok has captured hearts not only with his towering visuals and emotional acting but also with his sincere, gentle demeanor off-screen. His portrayal of Ryu Seon-jae, a top star who time travels through love and loss, earned him critical praise and a new legion of devoted fans. And just as he became the fantasy boyfriend for millions of viewers, the curiosity grew louder. What is his own ideal girlfriend like? In a recent interview with domestic media, Byun Woo Seok finally opened up. And the internet has not been the same since. I like someone who talks well, a clue hidden in plain sight? Woo Seok's response was thoughtful and specific. Honestly, my preferences in appearance keep changing. But the most important thing is how we communicate. I'm a bit silly sometimes, so I like a smart woman. Also, I prefer someone who doesn't curse, I like people who talk well. This wasn't the usual vague celebrity answer. It was personal, filled with quiet humor, and, according to fans, full of subtle hints pointing in one direction. Kim Hye Yoon, the actress, lovingly dubbed Korea's youth goddess, has long been praised for her intelligence, sharp wit, and gentle manner of speaking. Her bright energy on set, combined with her eloquent way of expressing thoughts, has won the admiration of co-stars and directors alike. It's no wonder fans were quick to connect the dots. A real-life connection behind the camera? The synergy between Byun Woo Seok and Kim Hye Yoon was one of the core reasons behind Lovely Runner's success. Their on-screen chemistry felt so effortless that many questioned whether it was acting, or something more. Behind the scenes, their interactions only deepened that curiosity. From casual glances to unspoken coordination during interviews, their natural closeness seemed to mirror the kind of compatibility Woo Seok described in his ideal type. And then came the final spark. When asked about his dating style, Woo Seok didn't hesitate. I'm the emotional type. I love deeply, just like Ryu Seon-jae. Once again, his vulnerability struck a chord, especially when paired with months of working closely with Hye Yoon, a co-star known for bringing out the most heartfelt sides of her castmates. Beyond fiction, could real love be blooming? Of course, celebrity interviews often walk the fine line between candid and calculated. But what made this moment so special was Woo Seok's sincerity. He wasn't pushing a narrative, he was sharing a piece of himself. In a world of polished PR answers, his authenticity stood out. And whether intentionally or not, he painted a picture of a woman that looks and sounds a lot like the one he's just spent the last year working closely with.